Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 19 of 31 spooky makes in 31 days. Guys, we are almost at the finish line. We have what, 12, 11 more patterns to go. I'm not good at math, but I am so excited to be here today and see what we get out of the magic spell book. If you are new here, hi, my name is Alyssa, and we are choosing a random pattern to crochet every single day in the month of October. We choose randomly out of the magic spell book and then crochet it for the day. I dress up if I can, and it's pretty fun in here. So let's see what today's make is going to be. Let's get the magic spell book and see what today is going to be. I am allowed to skip 5 times, so if I'm not vibing with that specific pattern for the day, I can either choose to leave it out or put it back in to the box. But let's see what today is going to be. A ghost! Okay, that's fun. Let's do a ghost for today. That's gonna be super simple. So let me get my costume ready? Question mark? I don't even think I can get a costume, but let me get my costume and I will be right back. Hi, today is ghost. I added ghosts to my face, and then we have a ghost shirt that says Aquí espantan. Super cute if you know Spanish. If you don't, it just means here we scare, and it's funny because pan is bread in Spanish, so it's cute, it's punny, and we're gonna crochet a ghost. Today is probably one of the smallest items we've ever made because we are doing a keychain, and this pattern is super fun, quick, and it's free, so 10 out of 10. I usually make these around the holidays, around this time of year, and I make them in Parfait Chunky. So a smaller yarn, and then I use a 4mm hook. I'm surprised I don't even know like the numbers yet, but this is a 4mm hook. We use Parfait Chunky, and I use Mom Stitchetti's free ghost pattern on her IG. And when I make these, they sell out instantly. I do them for $5, so a little cheap, but you don't use that much yarn at all. And I remember doing a video where I saw how many I could do in one skein. I don't remember that exact number, but they're really quick. Like you literally use no yarn at all, no stuffing, and it's nice. You can also add a keychain, up the price a little bit if you want to. So you could do it from $5 to like $6 if you're, or you could even do $10 ones. You could double strand the Parfait Chunky with an acrylic yarn if you wanted to, just to make them a little bit bigger. Double strand pixie dust. I don't know, this pattern is so nice. I have made them in the Parfait XL Sweet Snuggle size as well, and I sell those at $12 and they fly off the shelves, but the $5 ones are the ones that sell more. So if y'all are needing $5 items, just like some filler items, this is a great pattern to do. I do have a market this weekend, so I'm excited to bring these to my market. I wish I had time to make multiple. I'll probably just end up making like 2 for my market, but I am excited to bring them. Also, you increase out like a little bit, barely at all, so it goes by fairly quickly. We did this part already, and I wanted to show y'all the eyes that we're going to be using. So I have these oval, I believe these are 12mm if I'm not mistaken, but these are oval eyes, and I feel like these are perfect for the ghosts. And then we will also be using this chain, and then this for a keychain, for the keychain part. I am about to start the arm baubles. Here are the baubles on the little ghost. We're gonna go ahead and add the eyes And then we're gonna do the keychain as well, just so that we can have everything done. And normally I usually do the keychains after. It is easier to do them before though, because you can just push it through a lot easier. So we'll be adding the keychain. I think these are too small. I brought the wrong backs. Yep, this back is too small. Let me get bigger backs and then attach the eyes. Eyes are attached, and I feel like the oval ones are perfect for Ghost, just because when I see Ghost, I usually see like the oval eyes. I tried to do oval eyes on some of the Ghosts that I have, and it was a little hard. I really like this one. This one's my favorite. He's just like super cute. So when I put the chain on, I usually use this end. It's a lot easier. So you'll push it in and then push it right out and connect it. When you're doing it, when it's already stuffed, it's a lot harder, but you can just use a small crochet hook and hook it onto that open space right there, and it makes it a little bit easier. It is still challenging, especially because items are so little. When you add your keychain, you just want to make sure that you're doing it straight, because if I was to do it the other way, then this would be the front. So just pay attention to how you're doing it. And then I usually put the opening part at the bottom, so it's inside the plushie, so there's not any weird parts. And then continue crocheting. We finished the last repeat rounds, and then we're about to start the frill on the Ghost. Like, it's so cute, it's so little, so quick, it's adorable. So we're going to do the frill. I added all the frill already, and now we are closing him up. So I brought the stuffing so we can start closing him up. I feel like this is a perfect stash, like, or scraps project. If you have any white scraps, or if you want to go crazy and make a colorful Ghost and you have scraps, I feel like this is perfect. Also, fun fact, my first crochet thing that I crocheted, first ever amigurumi, was a Ghost. It wasn't this pattern, but it was a Ghost, and I still have it. Maybe I should bring it so that I can compare. I can show y'all my first ever crochet item. Amigurumi. And you need like zero stuffing at all. I'm pretty sure the Ghost that I made was in acrylic yarn as well, and I bought the wrong stuffing. I didn't know anything about like stuffing or anything, but I bought the stuffing that was for like pillows, so it was all one big clump, and I thought that's what you were supposed to use. So I got that, cut up a little piece, and like tried to fluff it up as much as I could and put it in there. It was fun. Our last round. He's so cute. Oh, he looks like he's so cute. Same. And I brought my first one ever so I can show y'all what it looks like. It looks like a marshmallow. So, oh my goodness. Focus. Okay. This is what it's look like. I also added like a little loop. There's a big old hole. The bottom is horrible. But my first ever project, and my last project I've ever made. Super cute. My camera is focusing so weird, but this is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to smile, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.